Welcome, or I guess, welcome back to Touhou, Juoen, Eastern Beast King Garden, Unfinished Dream of All Living Ghosts. As a result of the markets opening up, all ownership of the ancient land has returned to nothing. Having lost its owners, the land will surely fall into disorder. However, there is nothing to worry about. Naturally, the spirits will come to possess the land and bring back its usual cramped nature. That is, if there aren't any greedy beasts eyeing it. I played Unfinished Dream of All Living Ghosts, Touhou 19, on its release day, and streamed it blindly, and then never touched it again. Not because I myself did not enjoy playing the game that day, but because the general feeling of the fandom on this game was less than good, let's say it like that. And I kinda didn't really get hyped to keep playing at that time. But I still want to finish this game. And also want to understand this game. Recently, or actually I don't know how recent, the game was granted its English patch, which has now been applied to my version of the game. And I want to enjoy the story of this game, which I don't really know anything about yet, despite the fact that this game has been out for a while now. I know that the characters that have been introduced in this game have been decently popular in the fandom, despite the game itself. And so I too want to get to know them, despite the game itself. So we are going to play 2 story mode. Every story, first to last. On normal mode, because this game gets pretty silly in some confrontations, and I don't really want to deal with that. I just want to enjoy the game, or as much as possible, and not get too angry. So we are gonna play at army ant level. Easy at the start, gets progressively harder. The CPU will take it somewhat seriously. I too will take this somewhat seriously. I didn't get... well, I got about halfway through last time, I guess. Not really, I think Seiran is actually the last story we played. I'm not sure. I mean, we can check what is cleared and what is not cleared. No, Seiran has not been played. We played Reimu, and that's where we ended. Okay. So I didn't even get halfway through last time. I'm not sure how many stories per video I'm gonna do. My first plan is to do 2 per video. Maybe 3. Maybe find fitting pairs of characters. I don't know. It's gonna happen how it happens, I guess. But yes, that's the plan. This is gonna be story focused. I am gonna be reading the dialogue and other text, like the story blurb here about the Shrine Maiden's duty. I will also be showing the endings, but not reading them out loud, so if you are one of those purists that do not want to see the endings without having played the game, you can just tap out and tap back in when I start talking again. I will just be quiet during the ending. However, this is a game where I am pretty sure that the stories of one character will be referenced in the story of other characters. And if it turns out that things that are being discussed in endings are being referenced in other stories, or just come to my mind during other stories. I will not censor myself and talk about them, because I'm not crazy. I think the whole don't show the ending thing doesn't really work in not main story Touhou games, because there's an ending for every character here and they are kinda in a row. It's the same as in the fighting games. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But also in the main story games, the endings tend to more and more just be a transition cutscene between the main story and the extra stage at times. So even there, the ending isn't really an ending anymore. But enough talk, more talk. I think we should get started, or this will never end. Today we are playing as the beast exercising shrine maiden, Reimu Hakure. Convenient homing shots from troublesome extra-large yin-yang orbs. Enemy bullet-clearing dream seal. The offensive and defensive all-purpose shrine maiden is here. She performs the Shrine Maiden's duty. Due to the market's opening, the ancient land's property's rights return void. Spirits possess the land one after another. Some of the spirits, it figures reminding her of the greedy animal spirits, while eliminating those land-snatching scoundrels. She searches for the animal spirit's leader. Let's do that. Let's go take a look. The beast spirits are present even in the village. Those guys from the animal realm still haven't given up on conquering the surface, I see. I have to hurry before things get out of control. Ow! I had to press a button to get the next dialogue. Oh wow, Miss Reimu! Even a Komainu. What are you doing here? All those spirits are causing a ruckus. My bestial blood is telling me to act. And so she acts. Act, or I'll shoot, I guess. In this game, we have our regular shot. We have focus. We have enemies using spells against us. And we have charge of a multitude of levels, which probably doesn't actually matter much in terms of defeating the enemy, and more for our own survival. Considering how the enemies in the story work, if I remember correctly, we just need to beat the bosses a number of times. And actually getting hits on them doesn't really accomplish anything. Will this end if I defeat Aun here? Do I remember this correctly? Yes. Complete victory! Complete victory. Complete victory. Subduing beast spirits is my job. Reimu, that's not a beast spirit. You know her. She lives at your shrine. Would you go back to the shrine, please? Oh good, you do remember. Oh, you are just telling her that this is not her job, but yours. I guess that makes sense. I got the Vigilant Komainu. Aun Komano's ability to increase pacifying aura radius. Right, that's a thing. There's an especially noisy commotion near the mountain. I should investigate around here. A rat! Ah! The Shrine Maiden. I stumbled into a real menace. I better scram. Why are you running? Up to no good, aren't you? no escape. So my pacifying aura, this blue aura, I guess. This blue orb. We are thinking in 3D, and we can pacify spirits with it if they get inside it, making them easier to kill. I don't think it does anything else. Like, it stops them, and then you can shoot them to death. Which is easier than letting them run off the screen real quick. Also, I got hit, but didn't lose anything, because I'm bad at playing. In this game, we have a shield on every part of our life bar. So we have 2 hits per hit. And I don't think there's a way to gain them back. So we could just have 10 hits and it would be the same. Maybe I'm misremembering and you can get them back somehow. Also, I think using the double force spells actually speeds up the game. Like, the bosses will use their boss attacks sooner. There were some rules here that I don't quite know, or possibly never quite knew. But as stories progress, I'm sure I'll get used to things again. Now we are just winning easy battles, bringing them utter defeat. It looks like this is more serious than I thought. Even the lowly mouse that's never seen the animal realm is involved. Perhaps it isn't just beast spirits that are trying to invade. We got the pendulum, Nasrin's ability to add 2 extra spirit attack charges. Spirit attack being bombs, I think, because I just got 2 more stars down there at the bottom right of my screen, of my side of the screen. Just 2 more than Marisa has. Hey Reimu, you have a giant broom. The situation around here's gotten real dire. I'm not blind, you know. I expected an all-out attack from the beast spirits, but it must be the work of those outlaws from the animal realm. Beast spirits? Attacking? Are you half asleep? That sure isn't what's important. Land ownership is the actual problem here. There was land some rich spirits weren't ever going to give up. Suddenly, they abandoned it. This is an opportunity, not a crisis. Let's take some of it, before the greedy spirits take over. I see. You're on their side, aren't you? Open your eyes, Marisa. It's you who's sleeping. You're given up on your human intellect and surrendered yourself to the law of the jungle. Cat ears will grow from your head. You are already a beast. I'll exorcise you. Reimu, ever so quick to judge Marisa as an enemy, despite the age-long friendship and rivalry. Flat race. The game screen, very minimal. There's no score. There is hardly a UI, to be honest. Even the separator between the enemy side of the screen and my side of the screen is barely existent, being very faded and just black otherwise. We have a combo meter, which I'm not sure if it has any significance. At the bottom we have the cards I've obtained so far. And really not much more. Even compared to the previous two Phantasmagoria type Touhou games, this one is very bare bones. It tries some new things with cards and the simplified boss battles in the story. But I'm wondering if it didn't take away some of the things that made Phantasmagoria interesting. Like the reason that boss battles for the story have been simplified is one that becomes very obvious if you try to play a versus CPU match. The enemies just never get hit. Even on normal mode. They just dodge forever. I know that the AI in Phantasmagoria games was never the most fair thing around, but in this game they just aren't playing fair at all. There is no way to coax them into getting hit by your stuff reliably. Also, I'm doing some good... Never mind! I wanted to say I'm doing some good dodging, but that has ended immediately. Thankfully, we still got a victory, even if not a complete one. You won, I surrender. Anyways, beast spirits? You think the masterminds from the animal realm, Reimu? Can't think of any other possibility. Those guys in the animal realm were always trying to take over the world. I see. Well, best of luck to you, I guess. I have other ideas. We got the Hoarder's Teachings. Marisa, Kirisama's ability to increase spirit power item collection radius. Spirit power item. I guess that's... Well, there isn't many item drops in this game, so it's probably those faded blue items. And considering there is not much things that can be filled up, I'm assuming it's gonna fill up my... Spirit power bar, then? I guess it's what it's called? My special bar. I thought this was the road to the animal realm. Is this the right way? It's the way we took last time. It's not the person we met here last time. Hey, where do you think you're going? The Oni who fell into Gensokyo. That's an ominous title. Weren't you here to begin with? Huh? Suika? I guess she fell here from hell. Former hell, that is. No, wait. The Oni were banished to former hell. It didn't come from there, right? Actually, I do not know. You said you're heading to hell. No, the animal realm. You are as sharp as ever. I'm impressed. But where did you notice it? That the one who set the beast spirits after the surface was in hell, I mean. No, I'm going to the animal realm. The master of the beast spirits are in the animal realm, right? Oh, bother. That's not right. No more business with you, then. Turn back, and quick. Oh, we are fighting Suika Ibuki. One thing I really enjoy about Phantasmagoria games is that they just bring in a lot of characters, and this game is no different from that. Which is why I am so interested in where this story is going. Also, that's a lot of tiny suikas. And they do not act like spirits, so I cannot just pacify them with my aura. I'm really looking forward to seeing what everyone's deal is in this game. Also, my pacifying aura is also working on bullets, not just on spirits. It doesn't stop them outright, but it does slow them down while they are in the aura. That reminds me that the eagles are a menace, because they are so fast. Also, yeah, I'm collecting those little blue spirit thingies from very far away. Suika getting serious, I see. Oh yeah, you are taking more than one spell cut. I was talking about earlier Phantasmagoria games earlier. And I do realize that I never completely played through those on my channel. Like for Flower View, I only did my two favorite characters. Also, you are very close. I only did my two favorite characters, being Yuka and Medicine. And for Dim Dream, I have been doing a different character each time I'm replaying the PC98 games, which tends to happen every few years, and will probably keep happening every few years, who knows. What the? Suika, you still as strong as ever. Very well, I'll tell you. If you want to deal with this faster, don't go to the animal realm. Huh? Let me welcome you in hell and ruin a deviser's plan. We got the Clingy Psychic Guard. Suika Ibuki's ability to create more options to attack with. Boy, do I love more options. Ah, the feeling of this storm is familiar. Why? Feels exactly like hell. How often have you been in hell? Well, you have been in different kinds of hell, I guess. Well, welcome to hell. You're that famous shrine maiden from Gensokyo, right? Who are you? My name's Hisami Yomotsu, the Guide of Hell, or the Beautiful Stalker of Hell. No matter who, no matter when, all are welcome in hell. Now, where would you like to go today? Hell. I'm here to stop the beast spirit invasion. I heard something about a mastermind residing in hell. Just a few moments ago. Oh. How did you come to realize that? The feast hasn't even started yet. Still, I'll show you the way. And in keeping the spirit of hell, I'm going to make you a spirit of hell. Izumi, our first new character to be met. And I'm seeing my tiny option is this. Oh, it is the square, circle, and triangle that, or pyramid that Rika is carrying on a chain. I was thinking it was just the square, but no. It is actually changing its form. Anyways, I wouldn't call that more options. It's one more option. Unless you can have more of them, I guess. Izumi has been potentially the most popular among the new cast, which is not very surprising considering her very striking and out there-ish design even for a Touhou character, which says a lot. Also, I'm gonna see myself losing my track of thought a lot when I get interrupted by dialogues. Because I was definitely talking about other Phantasmagorias twice already and didn't finish my thoughts. Anyway, what I wanted to say is I think those games, these Phantasmagoria games, don't really lend themselves too well to my usual way of uploading things. But I think they're gonna work quite a bit better like this. So I might also replay through Flower View after this at some point. Maybe not immediately the next game, but also one of the games for this type of video. Because I think the battles aren't necessarily the most interesting thing to watch if you don't get any insight into the thoughts of the one playing. Fantastic. I haven't encountered a human so strong in years. There's only one other person I can think of. Her greatness! Her greatness? No need for hurry. Now, I'll show you the way. You've been wanting to meet her greatness from the beginning, weren't you? No. I mean, yeah! We got the Taunting Road to Yomi. Izumi Yomotsu's ability to bog down the enemy. Are we medicine now? That's the only thing I can understand from that. I've fallen into hell. Just by going with the flow. It's very easy to get to hell in Gensokyo. You, living human. You stand before Sanmu Nippaku, the king of the silent bliss of Nirvana. What sort of matter brought you to this world of nothingness? You aren't the one who's controlling the beast spirits to take over the surface, right? I, Reimu Hakurei, am here to exterminate you. Me! Controlling beast spirits. Taking over the surface. I haven't committed any of that sort yet. Nor do I ever intend to. And still, you dare stand before me to solve an incident that has not occurred. What on earth are you talking about? Don't try to fool me. It's just my hunch, but I know you're up to something. You, who have met neither the crazed beast dancing on the mountain, nor the vigorous beast waiting in the forest, nor even the blood-loving beast that drinks from the depths of the earth, came straight to me. How can one not laugh about this? I like you. I'll fight you, as you wished, of course. You'll remain bewildered by witnessing how this incident resolves before you understand why. Your efforts deserve a suitable reward. Feel the bane of nothingness. It's our final boss. If possibly one of the better musical themes of recent times. Well, it's certainly out there. Now, I do not remember if she gave me any particular trouble the first time around. I know that the blood-sucking beasts of hell that she mentioned was very much the bane of my existence, though, whenever we get to that again. Also, you sure like not giving me a lot of space. Just enough to dodge all the things you are throwing at me. I say, and then you immediately stop throwing your spears all over the screen. Almost ran into that one. Did not see that there was a spear inside that cloud of bullets. That was faster than the cloud of bullets and therefore emerged from within it before I was ready. That's a lot. And somehow I should not open my mouth too quickly, because that will usually get me hit and killed, and how about you stop? Stop right there, whatever you are doing. Foul beast! I'm glad I remembered I have bombs. And lots of them. And so ends our first delve into this story. It's always weird when Reimu gets to be the first one to play a role in these, and then doesn't get a second chance at the end, which she has done at least on one occasion. But it also just usually means that she doesn't really get to be the main character. And as I said, I think my feelings already got kinda confirmed by reading that ending. But the stories here will build up on each other. So, without waiting at all, let's move on to the next. The strongest primate magician, Marisa Kirisama. Everyone's favorite high-power lasers, far-reaching straight-line magic square, movement confined EX attack. Confining EX attack. It's the offensive primate. Are you sure those are high-power lasers, Marisa? That is always the big question. Also, your broom is purple. Unknown magic. Due to the market's opening, the ancient land's property rights turned void. The spirits haunted the land one by one. He perceived something unknown. A dominating magic emanating from the spirits' hearts. Even the beasts wanted to rule, it seems. There's no doubt about it. Because of the market god, the surface is undergoing a revolution. There's no way I'll pass up this chance. Oh, if it isn't Marisa. I didn't expect to see you here. Wanna get pounded into mochi? A moon rabbit? Did you really not expect to run into me here? Oh well, you don't seem unrelated to this incident anyway. So I guess I'll beat you up. We have a very long straight aura, which is definitely a lot better than Reimu's. In terms of actually catching any spirits off guard. At least without getting dangerously close to them. That eagle was dangerously close then. Not gonna lie. And considering what I discovered earlier, we can also slow down bullets that are like at the top of the screen, which is weird. Like we're completely obliterating Seiran's bullet pattern here by slowing it down. Time for Seiran to get serious, which doesn't mean much. I did realize, however, that this game does not have a boss indicator at the bottom. Because the UI is so simplified. It seems like the moon's forces are trying to get their hands on the land. I better hurry. Seiran not even has anything to say about this. The Moon Rabbit has landed. Seiran's abilities will support you with concentrated firepower from behind. Oh yeah, bullets coming from off screen at the bottom. I remember that one. I am an idiot. How do I handle this? I know how I handle this. Easily. Surely easily. The village is full of spirits too, so they're already eyeing the place, huh? That's a bummer, but maybe I should talk to Reimu about it. This works as long as there is a translation elsewhere as well. Whoops. What terrible timing to run into a terrible person. Well, nice meeting you too, rat. If it isn't the mouse from Yoran Temple. Aren't you observant? I can't believe you got eyes on the incident too. What? Is that a bad thing? I discovered that treasure first, so it's mine. Cheesy exclamation mark. I don't think we really understood each other. We kinda talked alongside each other. That happens a lot in Touhou, that people just don't listen to what the other says, and then it's a battle. Almost like people don't care. Especially as soon as they realize the other is not worth their time. I'm surprised this was safe. I think every character's font is the same, right? No. I'm wrong. I'm glad I found out immediately. It seems to be a bigger version of the Spirit Aura. A bigger, more damaging version of the Spirit Aura. Let's see if that's true for other characters as well, or if it's just for Reimu and Marisa. And I'm creating a false positive. Well, I'm not so rusty that I'd lose to a rat. Enemies don't really want to say much. Got the pendulum back. And now I know that I shouldn't press the attack button at the beginning of the stage. Wow, the incident reaches this deep into the mountains. I don't think ordinary people understand, but as a magician, I do. It's as if the world has turned back into nothingness. Wow, you realized that real quick. Maybe that market god was truly something else. The blank card. It's all the blank card's fault. Ah, Marisa. You're hiking without a care in a place like this? What? Reimu? This is no time for jokes. This whole place is in turmoil. I'm not blind, you know. I expected an all-out attack from the beast spirits, but it must be the work of those outlaws from the animal realm. Beast spirits? Attacking? Are you half asleep? That sure isn't what's important. Land ownership is the actual problem here. It's real estate. Real estate. Those lands some rich spirits weren't even going to give up. Suddenly, they abandoned it. This is an opportunity, not a crisis. Let's take whatever we can before any greedy spirits take over. I see. You are on their side, aren't you? Yeah, Reimu, and I'm gonna walk all over you, leaving steps on your dress. Open your eyes, Marisa. You've given up your human intellect and surrendered yourself to the law of the jungle. You are already a beast. I'll exercise you. Only over my dead head. What? I'm not gonna offer you my body. Orb! Bouncy orb. Also a bit of a difference between this and Phantasmagoria of Flower View. Looking at Reimu's special effects, or let's look at Marisa's on the other side of the screen for a moment. I feel like these attacks have a lot less personality than they did. Like, Reimu's Phantasmagoria of Flower View attacks looked quite pretty. Here it's either orbs or some homing bullets. And for Marisa, it also seems to just be more Earthlight Ray. Although I can't quite remember what she did with X attacks in Flower View either. Maybe it was also just Earthlight Rays. I'm talking out of my ass. This is just Reimu throwing a tantrum. Trampling Ying Emeralds. I have indeed been trampled after talking about stepping all over her. As she got a hit in after all. Nice, I won. Anyways, beast spirits, you think the masterminds from the animal realm, Reimu? Don't you? No, I don't. I'm feeling a faint unknown magic influencing this scramble for the land. That's not something beasts are capable of. We should grab that land as a precaution for the upcoming incident. Amulet of Benevolence. Reimu Hakure's ability to shrink down your hitbox. Useful. So the way Reimu sees it, this incident looks like another attempt of the animal realm invasion. Now that I say it, the beast spirit's movements are also a little bit suspicious. But other spirits are making a ruckus too. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Oh, isn't that Marisa? Well, Marisa, speak of the beast spirits and they shall appear. Saki looking very good in this sprite. Long time no see. I hope you've been well and strong. Yeah, you are from the animal realm. You can always become a part of the Keiga family. You just need to say the word. With that might of yours, you can start at a high rank right away. Well, that's not what I'm here for. Everyone always wants to recruit Marisa to their side. First Okina, now this one. So, also Mima. So, Reimu did have a point. Was she right about the animal realm trying to take over the human realm? Never mind that. Everyone on the surface will soon be the Keiga family's subordinates nonetheless. It's the beginning of a new era on the surface, where might makes right. Seriously? Seriously? This has to be stopped. Right here. Right now. So come on. The weak will be kicked off the surface. Saki, very much one of my favorite characters. And her theme, also one of my favorite extra boss themes. This background, not one of my favorites though. Those little windmills, I guess. Kinda look like bullets. Sometimes at least. The green ones especially stand out. Now, something special about fighting the leaders of the beasts. Their respective beasts will be increased in size while fighting them. So we have big wolves this fight. Also, we are starting with a disadvantage, thanks to me playing badly. Seems we also have small wolves though. Maybe the big wolves are just spirit attack. I'm putting too much thought into things that are not there. It can still be stunned though. Just not for as long. Eagle! It would be the eagle that's the problem, not the wolf. Also, I was talking much earlier about abilities to getting your shield back, and I just realized using a level 4 spell did exactly that. Now I lost it immediately again though. Is it just level 4 or is level 3 also enough to do that? I'm not finding out in this confrontation. Don't even think about trying to take over the surface. You're way too late. A new ally of the Keiga family has already been born on the surface. What? Taking over the surface with bodies that aren't flesh and bones has proven to be inconvenient. I found the most powerful beast in the Forest of Magic. The Keiga family has become invincible. See that hole in my head? Invincible. Keiga Harsh Hierarchy. Sakikuro Koma's ability to terrify opposing wolf spirits. Interesting. I guess they're easier to fight now. The Keiga family's new ally. You said they were in the Forest of Magic. They belong to the Keiga family, right? I wonder what sort of meatheads they found. Taking over the surface will be difficult for them if all they have are people who boast about their strength. Maybe I could put them to good use. Maybe adopt a dog. Target acquired! Just like Lady Saki said. The most important person will return to the Forest of Magic. Who are you? Are you that Keiga family? I am a commander of the Keiga family surface team. Name's Enoko. By Lady Saki's order, I'll capture you and enlist you to fight for the Keiga family. Here she is, the meathead. And so, let the fight begin. I'll grind you to death with my fangs. Arr, arr. It's the Cerberus. Or whatever she is. Certainly Cerberus inspired, if nothing else. She's creating Yomu orbs from Phantasmagoria of Flower View. Enoko, probably the new character I have seen the least attention being paid to. Which I find interesting because she has a very fun design, also that spawned on me. Probably slow enough that I could have dodged, but I was not actually looking at myself. Time to get my shield back. Does it work with level 3? Yes. Three heads, Cerberus Fire. Reading spellcard names. Very dangerous. I wanted to see what that wolf card does be got. There have been no wolves to try them out on. Which might be exactly what it does, now that I think about it. Like, maybe it just makes wolves not spawn. In which case, that's bad. I want one that makes eagles not spawn. Your pattern. Not all that difficult, Enoko. Oh wow, you've become strong. No, I've always been strong. You don't seem like that little girl who ran off crying into the woods anymore. Huh? Backstory? Huh? Who are you? But back then I too was just an old Yamainu. I've been sensing some strong magic. It's coming from the pendant on your neck. What is it? That is one of the questions I've been asking myself ever since first seeing it. Yes, Lady Saki gave this pendant to me. I don't know what it really is either. It doesn't belong here. This is magic that returns everything back to nothingness. Damn it. I think this magic item got a hold of me. I'm getting sleepy. Handy, hazardous, bear trap. Enoko, Mitsugashira's ability to throw lots of traps. Where am I? What on earth happened? You are awake. The further you meddle with this incident, the worse it will get. That's why I put you to sleep. Huh? You put me to sleep? What the hell are you? My name is Sanmu Nippaku. The one who shall quell the chaos that besets the surface. Your selfish actions have been deemed a hindrance in my eyes. What are you talking about? I took down the beasts that plotted the surface invasion. You are also a member of the Keika family, aren't you? I'm not leaving this to Reimu. I'll do away with your little scheme. You dare mention me under the same breath as those beasts. You have no common sense. As expected of someone who was charmed by that tiny little jewel. Well, that was just one of my traps. What? Don't make our battle turn out the way I planned. Overcome that fantasy with all you've got. I guess I answered my question, why we don't have just 10 health to begin with then, if I can actually get my shields back. But also, I realized at the beginning of this particular battle that I'm not getting my health back between battles. So this is worth keeping in mind. I may be limited. I didn't want to bomb, I wanted to get my shield back. Also, wolves are still here. They might just be weaker. In one form or another. I hope you don't have any claustrophobia. I pressed the wrong button again. Which is doubly bad, because it eats up my spirit meter. Meaning I can't immediately do the right thing after doing the wrong thing. I mean, the bombs are probably not a waste, because I'm likely not gonna use 5 of them. But I certainly paid the price for my mistakes. By getting hit while actually finally getting to charge. Hey, I can charge now. Level 2, Norden. Needed to know. Look out that there are no spears hiding inside the giant cloud of bullets. Wow! You are certainly putting up a fight. Villagers always use all my bombs on the final attack. I mean, there is no reason not to. It's not like there's a spell card capture bonus. Dog. And so Marisa has set her sights on future endeavors. Thanks, guy who made this game. You did so far an average job. No, really, I don't have any complaints about the game so far. About anything that has happened today. But we have also not encountered the boss that gave me the most trouble last time we played. I wonder if I will rage. Thank you for watching. This will be the end for today. Our introduction with the two protagonists. It's been an hour, a bit over. So there's definitely room for doing sometimes stories instead of just two. I'm especially looking at the 3 beast spirit leaders and the 3 new subordinates. Those certainly look like they'd make good triple episodes. But I'll deal with that when I deal with that. I'm glad I'm back to playing this game. And I'm glad I finally get to find out what's going on. Today was already quite interesting. Especially with a few surprising hints at Marisa's past. Even if it's not anything life-changing or anything. So until next time. When we play more. Touhou, Juoen, Eastern Beast King Garden, Unfinished Dream of All Living Ghosts. Touhou, 19.